my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me for another one of my videos. So again today, this was a highly requested video all about law of attraction and how to script and how powerful scripting can be. So scripting, for those of you who don't know what it is essentially like a bit like writing a story, a bit like you're kind of like an author. So you're kind of writing a story, but as if it's like already happened. So for instance, if you were like trying to apply for a job or get a certain job, you would like write this story of like how it happened and, you know, kind of like writing to your past self. So yeah, I kind of associate like future self letters and scripting as kind of the same thing, but you can literally use these for any situation or anything you're trying to manifest in your life. I've done scripting before. I personally like to do the Dear Future Self letters more, just so I can like do a yearly roundup instead of like focusing on like a specific situation, because then I feel like I attach too much control and attach way too much attachment to it. So yeah, for me personally, because I really struggle to let go and surrender and let the universe do things for me, I don't feel scripting necessarily as beneficial for me, just because then I'm like literally forcing it to happen that way. So if you're really good at letting go and not like kind of forcing it to happen in certain ways, scripting is definitely for you, and it 100% works. So it's kind of the same as, you know, like writing your manifestations down, or do you know what I mean? Like it's exactly the same as writing it into existence. So scripting essentially is what I would say is exactly the same as a Dear Future Self letter. So what I do is write my Dear Future Self letter as in like a year in the future. So I'll be writing to myself now in today. So I'll be like, oh my god, like all this amazing stuff happened, and then like this happened, and you were so happy, and like you have really amazing loving relationships, like, you know, this happened and you didn't expect this to happen. So you basically like write to yourself in the past. So it's almost like a year from now, yourself will be writing to the person sat here now, if that makes sense. So you can literally just write amazing things that have happened, or how you feel, or what you manifest. So you write it as if it's already happened, as if it's like in the now but already happened. And this is like a really, really positive, like amazing way to manifest, because you're already writing as if it's already happened, you're speaking it into existence. And I did this letter in 2016 for 2017, and like everything happened, and I've done it this year for to read next year as well. So they definitely work. But I would just say like my one piece of advice is, right now I am so learning to spiritually surrender, take my hands off the steering wheel and let the universe do it all. So my main message is, do not freaking control how stuff comes to you, because this is my #1 problem, and why I have been tested so much recently and been shown of why my manifestations haven't happened, because bitch, I've been controlling them. So it's my #1 piece of advice is, do not control the outcome, do not attach to the outcome. You still need to surrender, you still need to let go. But if you feel like this creative writing could like really help you and really like, you know, get you to act as if, and it's like a one-off exercise as well. It's not like a daily practice where you constantly have to be in good vibration, or, you know, you have to do loads of things. Like scripting is like a one-off thing. So like I said, I personally like to do a Dear Future Self letter. So I just do it once a year, where I write everything that's happened in the year, so like what's coming up. So for me personally this year, I knew like my Hay House book proposal was coming up, so I wrote like, you know, you got the book deal, you're now like a Hay House author, you're doing this, you're writing the books are like amazing, it's about to go to press, because obviously this time next year in the autumn it will be going to like publications. So yeah, like basically I just wrote as if it was like a year from now, and all the things I'd done, the holidays I'd gone on, work goals, career stuff I'd wanted to. But yeah, I definitely have struggled to let all of that go. So for me, I don't know whether I would do it again, just because I feel like, you know, although they do work, I'm just like, I don't think I want that level of control of like, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, because this is where I'm being tested right now of, stop freaking controlling everything in your life, Emma. You need to spiritually surrender, let go, and we will bring you stuff more amazing than you ever thought possible. So just please take that into consideration. That's all I want to say, because there's like nothing worse than doing all of this and then being like, oh, it didn't happen because I didn't let go and I didn't surrender and I wasn't grateful, and you know, it's a whole long list of blocking yourself basically. So if this feels right for you and you've done it before and it feels good, or maybe you're new to it and you just want to give it a go, like definitely, but just really surrender it. Like, don't read this list again. Like, I know some people like to read their scripting back and like visualize, but for me, again, that is just a no-no. So personally, I would write this like Dear Future Self letter, put it away in your like manifestation box or like in your drawer or something, and just put like open next year, like put a date of next year and be like, read me on blah blah blah. Or you could like set a reminder in your phone or something to read it next year, whatever works for you. Like, just do not read it for that year. And scripting comes in all forms. Some people will use it for like certain situations, like, and I guess to be honest, I do script most days. Like in my happiness planner, it will say, what do you hope for tomorrow? And I'll put like a blessed, happy, prosperous day, or, you know, a blessed, amazing day with an amazing surprise or something like that. So that's scripting. I'm still writing that into existence, but it's very, very broad. It's very, you know, happiness, emotions. It's not like tomorrow I am going to have my book deal. Do you know what I mean? It's very like open and more feelings and emotions rather than specifics. So I would keep it like that, like focus on the emotions. And like another thing I'm learning recently is that actually I want to be surrounded by the universe's wealth, which is happiness, security, stability, amazing situations. Like, you know, if that means being successful, great. If that means being rich, great. I'm not going to turn those things down, but I'm opening myself up to the universe surrounding me with its wealth, rather than necessarily saying like, I want to be a millionaire, I want to do this, I want to do this. Like, I'm limiting myself. So I'm stepping out of the way of the universe and letting things come to me. So just really keep open-minded about that. So yeah, scripting can come in so many forms. It can come daily, i.e. that you want to manifest things for the next day, or, you know, if something, I don't know, like you had a job interview or something was happening that day and you wanted to just script something down, like, you know, today went really well and I got the outcome that was for the greatest good of all concerned, something like that. That's scripting. That's easy, and that's perfectly okay to do that, and I do that myself, and it always works. Then you can do like scripting for certain situations, so to like improve relationships or like improve things in your life. So you can obviously write scripting down for, you know, like me and so-and-so's relationship is healing, it's improving, it's becoming stronger, we're so connected. But it's always important to like write as if it's already happened. So not in a sense of it's getting better. I think I like confuse myself there. It's not in a sense of it's getting better, it already has got better. You're kind of writing like as if it's in the past tense rather than it's current, because then it's still happening. Whereas you want to be like, I've already got this. So you would basically write, you know, me and so-and-so's relationship is so much more connected now, we're so much more happier, we are really fulfilled and really happy. So yeah, you already write it as if it's already happened. So it's not like it's coming to you, it's here, it's now, it's happened. So that's the key with scripting. But you can really just tailor it to what you want, basically. Like, be creative. You know, there's no set rule with scripting. Like, you really can do what you want. So essentially scripting is just writing things into existence. I love doing the future self letters because it's just like a yearly kind of manifestation that I can just put away and look at in a year's time and feel really happy that those things have happened without attaching to it or becoming obsessed with it or looking at it constantly. But if that works for you and you want to look at it and you want to, like, you know, constantly do scripting and stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, find out what feels good for you. But I just think personally maybe it's not healthy to look at it constantly, because then you're like, where is it? Where is it? Like, where is it? Whereas if you just lock it away and like look at it in a year, you're just like, to be honest, I forgot about like everything I put on my list in 2016. It was only when I read it last year that I was like, oh damn, like that all happened. So to be honest, I don't actually know where I've put this year's list. I think it's in a notebook somewhere. sod it, I will find it when the time's right. But like, that's the key, like, forget about it. And to be honest, I can't really remember what I put on this year's list either. So I hope that has kind of answered your question on scripting and what you should do. Like, there really is no right or wrong answers. Like, you just do what feels right for you. And yeah, like, you can try scripting for the next day ahead, like just like manifesting happiness or nice things to happen, or like loving things to happen. I really enjoy doing that, and that definitely works. I do that every day. And yeah, you can script situations in your life, script you know, relationships or friendships healing. You can script so much. So yeah, give it a go and let me know how you get on, or if you've got any stories of scripting you've done which has like really done something incredible, then comment it down below, because I'm sure so many people would love to hear your thoughts on scripting as well. So thank you so much guys for watching my video. I really appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below and say hi, because I reply to them all, and I will see you in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love guys.